this is not the time to stay stuck in your business. This has got to be a time to innovate. It's got to be a time for you to look and think, okay, what can we do differently? Well, hey friends, welcome back to the podcast. This is take number 2 of this episode. On the first one, my camera died, which is hashtag rookie move, hashtag party fail, hashtag do it over, Jen. So we're back and we're going to be better than ever. And so I'm excited to chat with you today because this is going to be I always feel like I'm saying this is going to be a different type of episode. No, for real, this is a different episode because I'm going to be talking today about a brand new offer that I have. And for some of you, you are going to want to join this new coaching opportunity I have. But I'm also talking about why we have a new coaching opportunity and why the features of that opportunity, how we came up with those, what the reasoning is. And so I want some of you to listen to this podcast, like with 2 different ears. One, with the ears of a consumer, and you may be perfect for the program and want to sign up for that. But also 2, some of you are like, you're needing to do something different in your business. You are needing a shift. You're needing a pivot. You're needing a breakthrough of some sort. So I want you to kind of listen to how we came up with some of the things that we are doing and maybe see how you could apply it to your own business. Okay. Okay. So in podcast episode number 436, if you listen to my podcast regularly, it's been in the last month, I talk about like knowing when it's time to let something go. And I talked to you guys just a little bit about a program that we've had that when I've been launching it over the course of the last couple of years, like we've just seen, launches kind of go down and down and down and down. Now, part of that could be the economy. Part of that could be that my audience is exhausted over the same offer. Part of that could just be that that's no longer what the market needs. And so I think that when you see something that's not working and you can go watch that episode, you can think to yourself, okay, how can I fix this? How can I shift it? What can I change? Or you can think to yourself, how can I totally just innovate? How can I just come up with something brand spanking new? Just like brand new. And so that's what we've been doing here at Team Allwood, which is super exciting. The past week, by the time you guys hear this, for the last week, I'll have been in my brand new boot camp called Business Breakthrough. And it's a boot camp or a challenge or whatever. And some of you possibly were in there the last week. And so you know that we've like spread it out over the course of like a week and a half versus having like 3 days back to back to back, or 4 days or 5 days back to back to back. Because I think the way that people are feeling about boot camps and challenges and workshops, I think it's shifted. I think nobody wants to do like a couple days in a row. I know also I was hitting women real hard with mindset things. And there was a lot of content that I knew that they would want to like sit with and digest and let the word like minister to them in terms of their business. And so the feedback on that has been phenomenal. And so we did a boot camp different than the normal because we spread it way out. We're having a prayer session. You guys are going to hear this. Let's see. You will hear this on Monday morning. And Monday night, we're having a prayer session. I'm bringing in 6 entrepreneurs who love to pray. I'm bringing in Ryan Lestrange, Jamal and Natasha Miller. I'm bringing in Sarah Robbins, Christy Wright, Monica Spite, and Kristen Farrell. And they're all going to be praying over the entrepreneurs. And so like, that's different, right? So, and then the content of the boot camp was different as well. A lot of times I'll go a little heavier on strategy because in my head, I'm like, what people want is strategy. Well, the truth is this time I was like, you know what? The team and I were talking and we were like, how can we just really lean into my giftings, which is combining my Christian values, my Christian beliefs with figuring out how to help women who are currently stuck in their business. And I feel like in this boot camp that was totally different, like just a different way of doing things. I focused 100% on mindset instead of strategy, because I also know that like 80% of your business is how you think and the thoughts that you have, because your actions will come out of that. And so since I know that 80% of your business is like what's up here, even though I know women want strategy, what actually is going to make the biggest shift is how they think. So we leaned heavily into my gifting. I did a lot of life coaching, was speaking to them from a biblical perspective. And you guys, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So when we're looking at like our new offer, which I'm going to tell you about in just a second, we are combining what I believe is my gifting, which is really focusing and honing in on the mindset stuff. What is keeping you stuck? What is preventing you from having a business breakthrough? Is it that you're letting past disappointments and traumas affect your business today? Is it that you're letting fear rule you? Is it that you feel like an imposter, which is such an unbiblical thing to be thinking? And so you're letting that affect your decisions. Like, so we are going to go, we went deep in that in the boot camp. We'll go deep in that in the new offering. But so I wanted to tell you that, but then I want to tell you too, like, it's not that there's not some weird stuff also like not going on in the world. I get an email every day from the Morning Brew. Do you guys get the Morning Brew? If you're watching me on YouTube right now, like comment below. Okay, so the Morning Brew is like a daily email, and it'll give you something that's happening in the tech world, the sports world, the stock market, business, real estate. You know, a new word was added to the dictionary. It's like random things happening. It's like a almost like a overview of what's going on in the world, and it's just always interesting. They have many writers that contribute to this. Last I knew, they had millions of people on their email list. So anyhow, in the last week, I've seen them talk about Starbucks and how Starbucks sales have gone way down. Okay. I've seen them today talk about Shopify and how Shopify this quarter has a 12% dip, which means that a lot of small business owners like Jason is on Shopify for Fairway Finest. His golf apparel company, which is Fairway Finest, which is having a big sale right now. If you go to fairwayfinest.com, if you're a person that's into golf. But so he's on Shopify. Small business owners are on Shopify. So if Shopify has a 12% decline in earnings this quarter, that means that the average small business owner is seeing a 12% decline. Okay. And so, you know, there's definitely some real stuff going on out into the world. And not that I want us to be consumed with doom and gloom. However, I do think that this is not the time to stay stuck in your business. This has got to be a time to innovate. It's got to be a time for you to look and think, okay, what can we do differently? What new thing can I come up with? What thing can we try that we never have? How can I lean into, you know, a different thing than maybe what I have? And so I'm literally taking my own advice, and we're launching a new thing today on Monday when you guys get this podcast. And so again, I'm going to tell you about it. And then I'm also going to tell you why it contains the pieces of it that we are. And my hope is that for a section of you, like, it's an invitation for you to join me in the program. And for another section of you, it's going to teach you some new things that you can apply to your own business. Okay. So if you listen to my podcast on a regular basis, back in January, I told you that the Holy Spirit said to me that there are 4 questions you need to be asking yourself in this season, Jen. Okay. And the questions are, what is it that you need in this season, Jen? And what is it, you know, that you want? And then I want you to look at your clients, and what is it that your clients want? And what is it that your clients need? And the Holy Spirit was pretty intentional, or, you know, pretty specific with me. Like, these are the things I want you to be asking. These are the questions, these 4 things. And so as I shared that with my team, and we were putting our heads together, and as we saw shifts happening in the economy and a lot of changes going on in the online space. And then when I look at, you know, I've got 40 some women who are in my mastermind, and we have 800 women who are in my monthly coaching group. So I hear from all of them, like, what's going on in their businesses too. Okay. And I can tell you some of the things that we're seeing is a decline in the number of people who are purchasing courses, a decline in the number of people who are finishing courses, a decline in the number of people who are willing to sign up for a paid monthly group right now. And I can go into all the reasons why I think that that's the case. A lot of it has to do with the economy. See, here's what happens. The online space and small businesses really take a hit during election years. They just do, especially when you have elections like we have had the last couple of years in the US, because it's almost like collectively the nation is holding its breath, regardless of which side you vote on, or regardless of which guy or gal you like or do not. It's like we're all going, oh crap, I hope this goes okay. Oh crap, I just hope that we're not in for a crap show. I hope we're not in for a recount and demanding this. It's just gotten so messy. I think that we can all agree that there is a big mistrust or distrust for how we view our presidential elections in this country, regardless of what side we vote on. And so it's like collectively as a country, I think we kind of hold our breath just a little bit until we get past the voting day. And because then it's like, okay, now at least we know what we're dealing with. You know what I mean? And then we all are going to kind of breathe a collective sigh of relief. And so I do think that things are going to continue to stay wonky for the average small business owner based on interest rates, based on it being an election season for a hot minute. So, I'm seeing people, course sales go down. I'm seeing people not wanting to sign up for memberships. And the reason behind that is this, because most people right now are like, okay, I'm afraid to sign up for something that's like a non-ending thing. I'd rather be able to like look in my bank account, see that I have X amount of dollars, just go ahead and put that down on something now, then assume that I'll still be able to afford this monthly thing 8 months from now, 10 months from now. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So, so we have come up with a brand new program. The brand new program is called Business Breakthrough. You can go to Business Breakthrough, actually go to joinbusinessbreakthrough.com. Joinbusinessbreakthrough.com. Business Breakthrough by itself was already taken. So you can go to joinbusinessbreakthrough.com. Here's what it is and here's what it isn't. This is a 12-week consulting program. It is specifically designed for women who have a business and who love Jesus and are completely stuck. So this could be you're stuck that you're not gaining any traction. This could be stuck that you have plateaued in terms of income. This could be you're stuck in that sales have not gone up at all. This could be that you're stuck just not knowing what to do next. This could be you're stuck in that you don't know how to grow, you don't know how to scale. This is for women who are like maxed out at capacity, banging their head on a wall, feel like they're between a rock and a hard place. They're not seeing growth. And the intention in this consulting program is that myself and my team are going to help you identify what's holding you back and then give you the strategic plan that you need to get you unstuck, to coach you through all of the mindset things that you're going to need along the way, and to implement the things that you need to in your business so that you can have a breakthrough. Okay. This is not another course. In fact, there are no videos to watch with it. I'm going to be doing weekly Q&As, but there is no like content outside of that for you to sit down and consume. I mean, that's kind of mind-blowing right now, guys. That's kind of mind-blowing, right? So there's no Facebook group for you to join. So you don't have to worry about your telephone dinging, every 10 minutes that somebody's putting something in the Facebook. I'm not going to be asking you questions, just trying to keep conversations alive. Like, here's why we're doing that. People are not finishing courses, so we're not doing a course. There's also such a tendency in the world today for just an addiction to the consumption. So we've got entrepreneurs who are buying this course, this course, this course, this course. They're not finishing them, or they are finishing them, but they're not actually implementing anything. So it's like the courses aren't making a difference. It's just that consumption makes us feel like we are moving in the direction of having a business breakthrough, but we never actually are. So we have been really intentional. There will not be a training video every week. No, there's not. We're not putting you into a Facebook group because we don't want you being distracted by more online. We're also well aware that some of you really need community, but you have enough community going on. You're in a mastermind. You are in somebody else's, free group where you know a lot of people. You're in maybe a business group in your local town that you live in. What you don't need right now is more business friends. What you actually really stinking need is just for your business to break through to the next level. So we're not giving you all the fluff. And I hope somebody today is excited about that. Okay. So we are going to have a weekly Q&A. We're calling them a mindset meeting, because I want to help you every week figure out the mental piece of what's keeping you from having breakthrough. See, some of you, you're still so consumed by fear. You're consumed about bad business decisions in the past. You're still worried about what people are going to think of you. And if I can't help you over that hurdle, it doesn't matter what else I do, your business is still going to stay stuck. So there's going to be a lot in those meetings once a week for the 12 weeks, those live Q&A, prayer time, weekly question and answer, where you're able to, of course, to watch a replay, where I'm just really focusing on what's the problem below the problem. You're not hiring people. Why? Are you scared that you're not good at hiring? Have you hired people before and you got burned for it? Are you afraid somebody's going to take all your ideas and thoughts and run with it? Are you afraid you're not going to be able to continue paying someone on, an ongoing basis? Is this why you're not hiring help? because the next thing that's going to be helpful to you is getting somebody in your business besides just you. See, this is the sort of thing that it's like, you can't even execute on strategy until you fix the mindset piece, friends. Until you fix the mindset piece. So I will be with you on a mindset meeting every single week. We're also going to have 3 like monthly one-on-one sessions with Team Allwood for the strategy. So you'll have 3 calls because we're going to be there for 3 months. We're going to do an audit of your current assets. So that means we're going to look at your website. We're going to look at your social media. We're going to look at your email opt-in, your freebie, and develop like a customized strategic plan for each of you to move past whatever's keeping you stuck. It's going to be the strategy coupled with the mindset. We also have our personal accountability coach, Courtney, who is going to be in the program, keeping you on track so that you can complete your plan. It's amazing to me. Like right now, I am in a course where I have started to count my macros. And first of all, I don't know that I feel phenomenal yet, but I have already shifted down a clothing size in a couple of weeks. And I'm like, okay, whoa, all right. We're just gonna count that as a win, okay? So, but what's interesting is there's an accountability piece to it. Every day I have to like screenshot what I'm planning on eating that morning and uploading it into the group. It's not a Facebook group, they're using another app. And so it's accountability. Some of you need that accountability to just keep you going. So we've got you covered there. Also, then you're going to have 5 hours of VA work from the VA service that I own and have for 2 years called Business Assist to help implement some of the techie, to do things that you need to be doing in your business. And so it's a completely different offer than anything that we have ever had because it doesn't have, all of the training meetings. No, this is literally it's called Business Breakthrough. Again, it's at joinbusinessbreakthrough.com because the reason a lot of people are not breaking through is they are stuck at a particular spot. They need somebody to show them where that spot is, show them what's the reason, take them by the hand, let them know that they can't stay stuck there. Give them all the mindset coaching that they need, the life coaching, the Christian coaching that they need to get past that hump, and then help them with the tactical things along the way. And so the cost of our program is $29.97. There is payment plans. You can do a 3-payment plan or an 8-payment plan, but only the 3-payment plan gives you the bonuses. Oh, okay. Why? Okay. So some of you need to listen to this. Okay. So if you pay in full, you obviously get the best price. And that's how you should always be charging people when you offer any sort of a consulting package or anything like that. Okay. So we're going to give you bonuses if you pay in full or if you, okay, I had to think about this. Hang on just a second. Okay. Yes, I'm saying that's right. Or if you do the 3 payments, but not the 8, because the 8 payments is going to take you out past the 12 weeks that you're actually in the program with us. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay. We have an upsell when you go to the checkout page. If you go to joinbusinessbreakthrough.com and you get to the checkout page, we have an upsell that's in a $1,000 upsell, and it's on a separate checkout page. For $1,000, you have Voxer access to myself and the girls on the marketing side of Team Allwood. Voxer access. Voxer is a walkie-talkie app. It is basically Monday through Thursday. You will get to talk to me and Team Allwood about anything that you need Monday through Thursday. We have a 24-hour turnaround time that we make sure we're getting everything answered within 24 hours to keep you on track, to keep you moving, to talk about mindset, to talk about strategy or whatever. And so for an extra $1,000, you'll have Voxer support from myself and my team. The bonuses too that come with that are, number one, we're going to send you a book bonus. And this is different than anything that I've seen anybody else doing. I'm actually going to mail you a pack of 3 books that are going to help with mindset and business. I'm trying to decide if to tell you the books or not. One of them is mine, Fear's Not the Boss of You. One is by Pastor Stephen Furtick, Crash the Chatterbox. I love it. And I've got I'm just going to not tell you what the other books are. But we've got several books. I'm going to pick 3 of them to send to each of you because that's just going to supplement. It's going to help with your thinking. In addition, you get a subscription to Equipped 360, which is my software. It's my tech software that gives you all the marketing that you need for your small business. This is where you can set up your email. This is where you set up landing pages. This is where you set up a website. And we can do all of that for you. My tech team can do all of that for you. If you don't have an offer, we can set that up for you. If you don't have a website, we can set that up for you. You don't have an email, we can set that up for you. In addition, the last thing you get for that $1,000 upgrade is a free ticket to my live mastermind event in Kansas City in the fall of this year. And that's valued at $1,500. It's valued at $1,497 is what we charge for a drop-in. It's in November. It's November 12th through the 14th in Kansas City. And we are super excited about having some new guests at the live event. So that's for the $1,000 upgrade. And so let me just tell you how excited I am about this offer, friends, because I believe that there are so many of you who are getting lost in a sea of, hundreds of people taking a course. I believe that there are a lot of you who have you've gotten in many, many membership groups, and you've been in there for years, some of you, but you're still not any further to the dream or further to the breakthrough than what you were before. And what a lot of women are needing right now in this season is customized support. I hope somebody hears that for their own business. You're needing specific instruction based on currently where you're at. You're needing things tailored just for you. You don't want all the other things. You need something just for you. And what people are wanting in this season is they're wanting closer access. They just really are. They're wanting the ability to talk to the person that is actually the head of the company. They're wanting the ability to ask questions. They're wanting somebody to know them and to see them. And so it's for this reason that we've got this brand new consulting package called Business Breakthrough. So you can go to joinbusinessbreakthrough.com and join me this week. I would love to have you there. And I hope that you were able to hear some of the new ways that we are innovating during the season. I hope it gave you an idea, some of you, for your own business. And I hope I'm going to see a bunch of you inside of the program, tailored just for you, customized just for you, to help you get the breakthrough that you need, to help you be getting more sales in your business, to help you figure out what's the problem below the problem, to help get you some progress so that you're no longer stuck and you get the breakthrough that you both want and need. And I think a lot of you deserve in your business. So go to joinbusinessbreakthrough.com. I will see you there. Bless you, my friends. Bye-bye. Easton, I'm out of words. I ran out of words. I no longer have any words today. My words are now gone.